Hello and welcome to Easy English Conversations, the podcast for learners who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I'm Ben.
And I'm Jane. We're here to help you speak English more naturally, step by step, day by day. I will be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow me and repeat after me.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about something very simple but very powerful: how to practice English every single day, even if your life is busy, even if you feel shy, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country.
Many people believe they need to move to the UK or the United States to become fluent, but that's not true. You don't need to live in New York. You don't need a native speaker sitting next to you. You don't need to study for 3 hours every night.
What you really need are small, smart steps. Steps that are easy to repeat. Steps that fit naturally into your daily routine. Steps that help you feel more relaxed, more comfortable, and more confident using English. So let's begin.
Let's start with a simple question. What is shadowing? Maybe you've heard this word before, maybe it's new for you. Shadowing is one of the most effective ways to improve your speaking and listening at the same time. It's simple and it works.
Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, like me right now, and you repeat exactly what they say. You don't stop to think. You don't translate. You don't check a dictionary. You simply copy the sound like an echo following a voice. You try to speak at the same speed, with the same tone, with the same rhythm. You focus on the music of English. Let's try it together. I'll say a sentence. You repeat after me. I want to improve my English every day. Now you repeat. I practice even when I feel tired. Now you repeat. Little steps make a big difference. Now you repeat. Great, that's shadowing. At first, it may feel strange. You may not understand every word. That's completely okay. Shadowing is not about understanding everything. It's about training your ears and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you get used to how English sounds, how it flows, how it feels physically when you speak it. If you do this often, even just 5 minutes a day, you'll start to notice something. Your speaking becomes smoother. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. You feel less afraid to speak. It's a small habit with powerful results.
Now, let's talk about the main question. How can you practice English every day? Many learners tell me, Jane, I want to improve, but I don't have time. I'm busy, I feel nervous when I speak, I don't know where to start. And I always tell them the same thing. You don't need a lot of time, you don't need perfect grammar, you don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to begin. Let me share 5 simple and powerful ways to practice English every single day, wherever you are. Tip number 1, listen to English every day. This is the foundation. If you want to speak better, you must listen more. Not once a week, not only during class, every day. Listening helps you learn new words naturally. It helps you hear the real rhythm of spoken English. It trains your ears to understand faster. And it helps you get used to how real people speak, not just textbook English. How can you do it? You can listen to podcasts like this one. You can listen to English music. You can watch YouTube videos. You can listen to simple English news or short stories for learners. You don't need to understand 100%. Even if you understand only 30% or 50%, it still helps. Your brain is learning in the background. You can listen while you walk, cook, clean, exercise, or relax. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day can change your progress. Let English become your background sound.
Tip number 2, shadow what you hear. Once you're listening, the next step is to use your voice. Listening is powerful, but speaking is where growth becomes real. After you listen to a sentence, pause and repeat it. Copy the voice. Copy the rhythm. For example, I'm getting better every day. Repeat. I don't need to be perfect to improve. Repeat. I speak English with confidence. Repeat. Do this daily. Repeat short phrases again and again. You'll notice your speech becomes smoother, your pronunciation becomes more natural, your confidence grows. Remember, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be practiced.
Tip number 3, think in English one thought at a time. This is a big shift. Many learners translate everything in their minds, but translation slows you down. It creates hesitation. So, how do you start thinking in English? Begin with small, simple thoughts. When you wake up, it's morning. I feel sleepy. I need water. When you go outside, the sky is cloudy. It's windy today. I'm late. During your day, I'm hungry. I need a break. I'm tired, but okay. These small thoughts build a direct connection between your brain and English. No translation, no delay. Later, try saying them quietly out loud. It becomes a private conversation with yourself in English.
Tip number 4, read aloud. Reading silently is helpful, but reading aloud is even more powerful. When you read aloud, your mouth, your tongue, and your brain work together. You train your speaking muscles. Choose short, simple texts, a beginner story, a short article, a dialogue. Read slowly and clearly, then read it again a little faster. Then read it with feeling. Pretend you are telling a story to someone. This builds pronunciation, fluency, and confidence. It's like going to the gym, but for your voice.
Tip number 5, bring English into your daily life. This is very important. If you want to speak English well, don't only study English, live with English. English should not be something you do only on Tuesday evening. It should become part of your real daily routine, like brushing your teeth or checking your messages. The more you see English, hear English, and use English naturally, the easier it becomes. Here are some simple ways to do that. First, change your phone settings to English. You look at your phone many times a day, maybe 50, maybe 100, so use that time. When your phone is in English, you see words like settings, battery, update, download, delete, available, notification. You don't need to study them. You see them again and again, and your brain remembers. That's passive learning, and it works. Second, write a short diary every day in English. Not a long essay, just 3 short sentences. Today I worked. I felt tired. I watched a video. Or, it rained today. I stayed home. I cooked dinner. 5 minutes is enough. Over time, you'll see your sentences become stronger and more natural. Third, record a 1-minute voice message every day. This is one of my favorite habits. At the end of the day, open your phone and speak for 1 minute. Talk about your day, your plans, your feelings. For example, today was busy. I had a meeting in the morning. I learned something new. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. Nobody else needs to hear it. When you listen to yourself, you learn. You notice your pronunciation, you notice patterns, you grow more aware. That awareness builds confidence. Fourth, join an English-speaking group online. You don't need to wait for a classroom. You can find learners online. Join a WhatsApp group, a Telegram group, a Facebook community. Use apps where learners exchange voice notes. Even reading short messages from other learners helps. English becomes something alive, not just a school subject. Fifth, use short videos wisely. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, they're full of short English clips. Choose topics you enjoy: travel, food, daily life, humor. Watch the same video 2 or 3 times. Pause, repeat sentences, copy the tone, copy the speed. Even a 20-second video can become powerful practice if you repeat it actively. Using English in daily life does not require a lot of time. It doesn't require a teacher every moment.
The secret is this: turn small daily actions into English practice. Say good morning in English. Write your to-do list in English. Watch 5 minutes of English instead of your native language. Small actions create habits. Strong habits create strong speakers. So remember, make English part of your life. Let it live in your phone, in your thoughts, in your journal, in your voice. When English becomes part of who you are, not just something you study, fluency begins to feel natural. See you next time.